Welcome everyone. This video explores how prosperity trait systems reduces variability between potential and performance, turning human capital into measurable business outcomes. I'm Dr. Stephen Long. For more than 30 years, I've worked with leaders and high-performing people across business, athletics, the military, and the arts. My behavioral science intellectual property has consistently delivered measurable results, now fully developed into prosperity trait systems, a complete system of human performance and leadership. Every organization runs on multiple forms of capital: financial, physical, and technological. Each has structured systems, but the most important capital, human capital, rarely has a true system. Prosperity trait systems fills that need. The prosperity trait converts human capital into a structured system of performance, just as finance uses accounting or operations uses supply chains. The prosperity trait is the missing discipline that leverages the only capital all organizations share: human capital. Organizations spend billions trying to solve performance inconsistency, but traditional approaches lack the precision needed to deliver measurable results. The greatest hidden cost isn't external, it's human. Variability in performance and leadership behavior drives inefficiency, unpredictability, and unnecessary costs. This isn't just a leadership gap, it's a tax that organizations pay when leaders ignore their PTI roadmap or fail to adopt prosperity trait systems. My research shows this tax costs roughly 30% of potential performance. At the project level, team leaders pay for it through missed productivity and lost innovation. At the enterprise level, executives pay for it during high-stakes moments, such as mergers, acquisitions, and strategic shifts, where variability directly translates into lost value. Prosperity trait systems bridges the gap between potential and performance using the Prosperity Trait Index and structured developmental programs that are proven to enhance performance and facilitate leadership. Most leadership programs flatten people into models of sameness, otherwise known as human entropy. Prosperity trait systems is different. It not only allows but requires leaders to develop their own distinctive leadership style. This produces stronger diversity of thinking, better adaptability, and more consistent performance. The PTI isn't a personality test. It's a growth-oriented diagnostic that shows exactly where, when, and why people change and improve. The PTI is the cornerstone of the prosperity trait systems. Unlike personality tests or typologies that provide static labels, the PTI is dynamic, predictive, and growth-oriented. Where people change. The PTI reveals the exact skill areas where variability occurs. These are the levers of human performance. The PTI pinpoints where the variability is showing up in decision-making, adaptability, execution, or resilience. When people change. Change doesn't occur randomly. It occurs under conditions of friction and challenge. The PTI identifies the specific context in which performance variability is triggered. For example, under pressure, during uncertainty, when executing strategy, or when leading change. Knowing when equips leaders to anticipate and manage performance variability before it becomes costly. Why people change. The PTI distinguishes between driving forces, the strengths that propel performance, and points of friction, the weaknesses that create variability. People improve when they learn how to minimize friction and maximize driving forces. This explains not only why performance fluctuates, but also why some leaders excel while others stall. Together, this makes PTI a roadmap for growth, a diagnostic that not only measures variability, but also provides clear guidance for development. It answers the most important leadership question: what will it take to convert potential into consistent performance? These leadership applications are not theoretical benefits. They're the practical outcomes leaders achieve through prosperity trait systems. Our research and field results demonstrate that reducing variability leads to predictable and consistent performance improvements. Prosperity trait systems produces results in 8 interconnected areas. Together, they define organizational health, growth, and performance. The prosperity trait is not another trend or quick fix. It's a proven system, validated by research and applied across over a dozen industries. I invite you to explore how prosperity trait systems can strengthen leadership and human performance in your organization.